Hi friends, this is my video on Maghda part 2. So let's start. So what we have learned? We have studied that which was the first dynasty to rule Maghda. Second, the two rulers of that dynasty. Third, Janpadas and Mahajanpadas. And fourth, which was the next dynasty to rule Maghda. And I just want you to answer the first point, which we have studied that which was the first dynasty to rule Maghda, in the comment box below, and you can also answer the second point. So let's move on. So I have told that it was the Nanda Empire to rule next, but when I was making this PPT, so I recalled that Shishugana Empire was also there. So let me explain you this empire, dynasty I can say. This was an empire between 413 BC to 345 BC. Shishugana, the first emperor, was ruling from 413 BC to 395 BC. Kalashoka 395 to 367 BCE. Nandivardhana 367 to 355 BC, and Mahanandi, he was ruling from 355 to 345. The picture below is of King Shishugana, and just remember these names. So how did this empire fall? So did you know what was the four classes in the ancient India? There were Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Um, if you don't know, just keep this in your mind, because if you are gonna learn or study ancient Indian history or medieval Indian history or Indian history, I can say. So this is very important. And so Brahmanas were the priests, Kshatriyas were warriors and kings, Vaishyas were merchants and traders and middle class people and etc. And Shudras were the slaves. And now you would be thinking why I am telling you this all. I am telling you this all because a Shudra wife son killed King Mahanandi. So the King Mahanandi, who ruled from 355 to 345 BC, was assassinated by this kid, and this kid got the throne, and the kid's name was Mahapadmananda. So let's move on. Now, the Nanda dynasty. As Haryanka dynasty had two rulers, Nanda dynasty also had two rulers. First was Mahapadmananda. He ruled from 345 BC to 329 BC, and Dhanananda 329 to 321 BC. And he was not died or killed. He was just overthrown from power. So let's see how this empire fall, or how Dhanananda, or I can say how Dhanananda was overthrown from power. So decline of this empire. A Chanakya, an Indian teacher. He was expert in we can say war techniques and this all. He trained a boy named Chandragupta Maurya. You might be aware of this word Chandragupta Maurya. He is gonna be the first ruler of Mauryan dynasty and Mauryan dynasty. Sorry. And why he trained Chandragupta Maurya? He trained Chandragupta Maurya because he was not happy, or he was not happy with the administration of the King Mahapadmananda or Dhanananda. So he trained Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya got the help of Alexander's general's army and had a battle with Dhanananda. Now you would be thinking why Alexander's army is involved in here. And Alexander's army is involved in here because this because when Alexander came to India, his army refused to fight with Maghda. So when his army refused to fight with Maghda, so he has to return back to Macedonia. So what he did, he appointed generals, and that generals administrated that territory which he conquered. And so he got the help of Alexander's generals. Chandragupta Maurya got the help of Alexander's generals and had a battle with Dhanananda. And Chandragupta Maurya won and he established Mauryan dynasty. Question time. What were the 4 classes of the ancient India? Please answer the question in the comment box below. Thank you. Please subscribe, like and share.